Hi, this is Elliot Eisenberg, consulting economist to the Realogy Title Group, catching you up to date on the latest in residential economics. And there are three things I want to talk about this month. The first one's the recovery package that hopefully comes from Washington, D.C. I really expect one to be passed by the end of January, and I'm optimistic we'll get one passed by the end of the year. That said, even if we don't get one passed, I think the impact on housing will be small. And that's because the shape of this recovery is fundamentally different than what we experienced in prior recessions. Homeowners and potential homeowners are much less likely to have been affected by the recession that we experienced earlier in the year. They are much less likely to have lost their jobs or been unable to find a new one if they were unfortunate enough to lose their job. As a result of that, people who are looking forward to getting some additional relief in this package are much less likely to be homeowners or potential homeowners, and thus the impact of this on the housing market is likely to be much less. The second thing I want to talk about is mortgage forbearance. It was part of the CARES package that was passed in March of this year, and the question is, what happens if we don't get one, get extension of it? We know that when it was initially passed, the number of people in forbearance skyrocketed to about 5 million, but has now essentially steadily declined and is now barely just a little bit more than half of that number. So there aren't that many people in it compared to where we were. And moreover, I think states will do a lot of interventions to help people stay in their homes or delay the process of forbearance going through the court system. Sales are very strong, inventories are very low, and we know that in spring, as vaccination rates go up, stores will reopen and the problem goes away. So if we have a few more homes in the short run, in the winter months, I don't think the impact is all that meaningful in the housing market. Last but not least, there's the working from home phenomena. And where is that going to go in the future? I suspect that the percentage of work that gets conducted from home will rise from what it was pre-pandemic, about 4%, to probably somewhere about 20 or 21 or possibly 22%. This is because there's no longer any stigma attached to working from home. It's worked significantly better than we thought. Investments have been made by firms to allow their workers to work from home. It's now very common. Moreover, workers who are higher income workers and workers who are older will demand it. Newer workers will request it as a perk when their employment negotiations are undertaken. So I think this is a phenomenon that's here to stay. That's it for now. See you next month.